Hello and welcome to the very last episode of this playthrough of Skyward Sword Hero Mode. So when I left off, I completed the Sky Keep. Well, I did the Silent... Oh, I didn't intend to talk to her. Damn it. I completed the Silent Realm in Skyloft. I did the Sky Keep. I failed to draw the Triforce on the Goddess Wall. And even though Demise has been vanquished in the present, Ghirahim came in at the last second to abduct Zelda and try to revive him in the past. So, there's Impa, and she's on the ground. Yep, and now I can run out of the temple in the past. Not that it's really meaningful. This area is blocked off. You can't go through here. What happens if I try to? Yeah, it doesn't even give me the prompts. Not that it matters. It really doesn't. Hold on, can I take this back? Not that it matters. No, I cannot take the seed back. Alright, so I have 3 fairy bottles. If I really wanted to, I could get 5. I'm not going to. I think I will be okay. So let's run through and take on the final sort of boss fights of the game. So everything looks fine for now, and now things are starting to look bad. What the hell is he doing? So, I've already done this boss, and I've actually done the one after this. I did both of them in the boss rush, because, as I said, in Hero Mode, all bosses become available. That's the nice thing. So, if you are playing this game in normal mode, and you want to get the Hylian Shield, I very strongly recommend doing it before this point, because I believe what happens is, well, all bosses will then become available. I think. Even though, I think, even though you don't fight Demise until the very end of the game. I think. Alright. Oh, they're gonna drop hearts. So, the nice thing about playing this in the regular story is that I have my heart medals, so some of these guys might drop hearts. Whereas in the boss rush, they don't. And I've got my fairies. Uh-oh. Oh, no. God damn it. That was really stupid. Fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck. I took another hit. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. Because, of course, when I was doing the boss rush, I used a Guardian Potion so that I would be invincible for a while. And I did this fight first. So, I didn't think I would need that. I mean, I have fairies if I need them, but, can I run from... Let me guess, that bomb is going to explode as soon as I regain control of Link. Oh, no. Okay. Hey, it took out, I think, one of the moblins. This is not a very efficient way of dealing with this boss, but I don't have to worry about a potion running out this time. And even then, like I said, when I had that potion, I was invincible, so... Oh, I don't know if it actually took out a moblin. Damn it. Okay. Oh, I'm at 1 heart. Lovely. They're not dead yet? Really? And also, okay, I think this is okay. I will not need these for the Ghirahim fight. I won't need my fairies for the Ghirahim fight. You know, this is the boss fight where I really do need them. Oh, okay. Did they just hit one of their own with an arrow? I just got hit. Alright. I have to walk away. There are some hearts. Back. No hearts, damn it. And now my favorite, the stall foes. Let's see if I can maybe do this so I can get some of the many small ones instead. Out of my way. Grab this stamina fruit. Alright, now let's start doing some damage to these guys. If I can. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, it looks like I got... Did I get them both? Nice, I did. It's a good amount of hearts, too. Okay, so I think that's kind of the last of these, and now I just have to go to the bottom. Yeah, I don't have to kill those moblins. Oh. Alright, there we go. There we go. I'm at the bottom now. Now I get to fight a lot of really weak minions. Moblins, whatever. I mean, they're Ghirahim's minions, basically. As he is the one who is summoning them forth. Okay. Alright. Oh, I didn't get to grab those last hearts. Oh well. I don't know if the type of striking really matters that much. And you have to make sure that you strike the right direction when he gets that magic stuff on his hands. But yeah, thanks to the boss rush, I made extra sure that I knew how to take care of this fight. So I should be pretty good to go. Okay. Oh, fuck, I have to slap. Oh, I have to stab. Come on. Oh! Oh. See if I can block these with my shield. Oh, some of them want to go around my shield, but yeah, that's the nice thing about having this invincible shield. And that's Ghirahim 3. So this is what the imprisoned looked like in the past. But no matter, you don't have to fight it again. So if you couldn't tell, Ghirahim is Demise's sword. It's actually a weapon. Oh no! Damn, look at him run. That's an impressive dive. Diving jump. Or I guess it's an impressive leap. Diving leap, whatever. Okay, now here's the thing. Unless he was able to soften her fall sufficiently, she would still be injured by that. There's a bird statue. Of course, because I'm in the past, I can't go back to the sky from here. So yeah, that's kind of the last event before the last boss. You can save here. I can do anything else in the game. And just leave things like this. So, first though, I do want to go back up to the top and heal. Okay. I think I'll be okay. I haven't fought Demise since, well, the last time I completed this game, and even then, I didn't fight him in a very efficient way. So... I think I'll be okay to face him with what I have with 2 fairies. The only problem is he does hit very hard. Basically, if I take any hit from him, I'm going to lose a ton of health. So, yeah, I got to be careful. And if things don't go well, oh well, I can always just, you know, get more fairies. That would be kind of disappointing because it would break up the flow of the game and the story. You know, if I took such a long break between that... what just happened, and then actually fighting Demise, but oh well. Okay. So there is this thing right here. This stool. And then I'm gonna break these like jars or these pots. I don't think anything has anything in them like a fairy, but we'll see. It'd be nice if they did, but, you know. Okay, let's see if Impa has anything to say now that she's standing. Okay. Whatever. Okay. And you know what? We'll talk to the main character for one last time. You know what? For what he did, he gets to brag about that. He gets to have a big head about what he just did because that was an impressive run and catch. Okay, so like I said, I have to be careful, though, because... I think that, like, getting hit by Demise, I mean, maybe it depends on what attack he does, takes, like, 4 hits in normal mode, so if that's correct, it's, like, it's 8 hits in hero mode, so, or 8 hearts, not 4 hits. 4 hearts, so that means that, like, some of his attacks deal, like, 8 hearts of damage in hero mode. I mean, I have my shield, I have my sword, of course. Can't get rid of the sword. Let's go. Let's do this. Alright, so let's see what battlefield Demise has prepared. Oh, it looks lovely. Looks nice and blue. Kind of like it's in the middle of the sky. Maybe even the ocean. Oh, that's a lot darker, but that's kind of more what I would expect from this guy. Okay, now I think there are like 2 ways to go about this. The safer one is to use the shield, but you technically could come here without a shield. It's not mandatory to require to hold one. To require one. It's not mandatory to hold one. The other one is, I think you can probably attack him when he's readying some of his longer slashes, but so you can't do anything to him normally. Oh. Oh, that only did 2 hearts, so that wasn't that bad. I guess that means that would have only done 1 heart in normal mode. And also, the Skyward Strike does not work here, normally. With an asterisk. There we go. That's phase 1. Okay, now these lightning attacks do a shit ton of damage. So... Oh. That did a little bit less than I thought it would. There we go. So, you can raise your sword skyward. And then when the lightning starts to strike, it can charge up your sword. But you do have to be careful. If you're too far away from him, he will charge you like that. Oh. Also, if he can do a Skyward Strike too, and if you do them at the same time, then you'll find that they cancel out. And yeah, so you have to hit him with the Fatal Blow. The first one pretty much always doesn't work. I say almost, I think it always doesn't work, actually. Oh, fuck. I have to be a little bit more focused. Okay. Come on. Oh, okay. I was hoping to not need the fairies, but oh well. Yeah, so, okay. I gotta be a little bit more attentive to his attacks. If you're really fast, you can hit him on the... Oh! So, if you're fast, you can hit him on the second blow, but usually it takes 3 attempts at a Fatal Blow to take him down. Unless I did a little bit of extra damage to him, maybe? I don't know. But that's it. That's the end of the fight. So, of course, I had to use my fairy right before I delivered the last blow, but oh well. I've beaten the game again, this time on hero mode. So that's it. That's the game. Now, there's still more cutscenes in the credits, but that's Skyward Sword on hero mode on the Wii, on the original console that it was released on, the Wii. And may not look like it, but he's dying. He's defeated. And of course, this is what he's saying is true, as that's why there are so many Zelda games, because the evil does manifest again, or it does awaken again, and so there needs to be other heroes who can, and other Links who can defeat it, as I understand the lore. And this is, of course, a reference to Ganon, the incarnation of his hatred. Yeah. I mean, it's a good thing the evil keeps getting, the evil reawakens after so many years, because, you know, Nintendo's able to make more Zelda games. Which was a joke, because of course they control the lore. They write the lore. What do I mean they control the lore? That's a weird way to word it. They write the lore. Yep. Alright, and the Demon King is gone. So, this is the fun part where we get to celebrate, because we have vanquished evil, but, of course, it's followed by some very difficult goodbyes. Now, I do wonder if this song that you're hearing right now is is inspired or based on Sheik's theme from Ocarina of Time. Even though Sheik does not make an appearance in this game. Alright. It is all over. Of course, when you beat the game normally... Aw, she's crying. See? I told you Groose was the main character. It's the Legend of Groose. Oh, he said it was a joke. It's true, though. He really was instrumental in this. And really couldn't have done it without Groose. So I say that's deserving of him being made the main character. Okay. And now come the sad goodbyes. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the sword. It's a really powerful sword. And it's really cool. You know, it's interesting, though, because Fi is kind of robotic and kind of computer-like. Not really a human being or something with human intelligence. Well, with, like, a human emotions is really the point. And yet it's still, you know, tough for Link in this game to relinquish the sword and say goodbye. Although it's not entirely clear if what makes him apprehensive is saying goodbye to Fi. But when you think about it, they went through everything together on his quest, I guess. And now, this is where it is goodbye. Mm-hmm. So that's one goodbye, but there's another one. Of course, as the player character, you don't really spend much time with Impa. Now, it's more understandable, though. Well, actually, never mind. Never mind, what I was about to say wouldn't make sense. See, they have also been through a lot together, but Impa's another human with human emotions, whereas Fi is not really. So I imagine this is a much harder goodbye through the, I guess, the minds of the characters. Sounds kind of lonely, though, to just sit here and watch the sword all day. Now, her last statement about how knowledge of the Triforce must be hidden from mortal history reminds me of something. In fact, I could be very mistaken here because, admittedly, it's been so long since I played any other Zelda game that my memory might not be serving me well here, but I'm pretty sure that in most other Zelda games, what happens after you defeat the final boss and you vanquish evil, is that the world is brought back to how it was at the start of the game, and it's as if Link's adventure never happened. I know this happens in Ocarina of Time, although I know part of that is because it's so Link can have his childhood back. But this seems to be something that happens in a lot of games, and perhaps making it such that his adventure never happened, and that the events that necessitated the use of the Triforce, if those events never happened, maybe that helps to keep the Triforce hidden if it was never needed in the first place. I don't know. And this is seemingly one of the few games where you defeat the final boss, you vanquish evil, and then things continue on from there. Link isn't brought back to how he was at the start of the game. The events that occurred throughout his adventure seem to still have happened. This seems to be one of the only games where that happens. Maybe. I could be very mistaken, though. But it's just something I think I noticed. And now it's gone. So does that mean that Impa destroyed it after you passed through it? Is that why it disappeared? I suppose it doesn't matter. And there's Zelda's bracelet, so what that means, and I kind of already, I mean, I said this, it didn't really matter, I wasn't trying to not do spoilers or whatever, obviously, but that old lady was Impa the entire time, in the present, after however many years. But she was right, they would meet again. Yep. Okay. Unfortunately, there's not much left for her in this world, as she basically, she's gone. And has moved on to the afterlife. But now who's going to look over the sword? Which was there the entire time as evil stayed vanquished? Or at least sealed in the blade, I should say. So now, here are the credits. This isn't it, though. There are a couple more scenes when the credits are over. A couple more bits of dialogue. So... yeah. I'm pressing buttons. It's not doing anything. It's not scrolling through credits. This is staying on the screen. Is it about to start? I honestly don't remember what the credit sequence was like. Okay, there we go. And now what we're seeing is what happened to Zelda after she fell to the surface. If you recall, Ghirahim sent a black tornado to bring her to the surface. But the old woman, Impa, was able to get to her first and helped guide her. And then she prays at this fountain, or at this, I guess, spring. I guess, well... I guess it's more of a spring than a fountain. I honestly don't remember what it's called in-game. And of course here, in Eldin, you recall that she gets captured, but Impa, from the past, is there to rescue her. And that's when Link gets scolded. And here they're back at the Temple of Time as they go through the Gate of Time. I don't know. I have a couple more thoughts that ultimately don't matter about this game, but I do need to kind of save them for after the last bits of dialogue. I wonder if I can... I don't remember the credit sequence, but, well, okay, it just skipped ahead to something that's also in Faran, but it's not showing things kind of in the order they were encountered in-game, I guess. Because otherwise you could use that to gauge how far along the credits are and if they're close to being done. Because it went from the Skyview Temple all the way forward to the Ancient Cistern. And also, if you could not tell, I guess it's not extremely obvious because they do a good job at not just doing what I'm about to say, but that previous song, part of the credits music, the Ballad of the Goddess, is... the core theme is based on Zelda's Lullaby, but in reverse. But I like it because, you know, they didn't just take the notes and play them in the reverse order. They built an actual melody out of it. So yeah, that's the credits, that's the end, and so now we get to see the last couple scenes. The other thing I am wondering is what happens after you beat the game in Hero Mode, because in Normal Mode, it asks you if you want to wipe your save file so that you can play Hero Mode. But what happens with Hero Mode? Anyways, so Zelda finally gets reunited with her father, and the Grooses, lackeys, coming down to the surface. I guess I didn't realize that they're not actually back in Skyloft, because the statue of the goddess is now at the surface. And this is the Ballad of the Goddess, also. So it looks like Groose and his buddies are going back to the sky, to Skyloft. And so, with both of their loft wings taking off to go back to the sky, it's basically heavily implied that Link chooses to stay down at the surface with Zelda. And that's the end, yeah. Now, here's the thing. I don't really get why they would have to stay down here if they... And maybe they can. Maybe they can, or maybe someone has an ad hoc justification for why they can't go back to the surface, but maybe they do. I don't know. Because I kind of wonder, do they have to stay there forever, or can they go back and, like, visit? Or go back to the sky, not to the surface, you know what I meant. Go back to Skyloft. Do I want to create a save file just before the final battle? Okay. I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna see what happens. Okay. Okay, so that's it. I am gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna load up the save file. Actually, okay. So I'm thinking that this probably means that I've completed the game. So I have 69:44 as my playtime. So given that my first playthrough took me about, again, according to my estimates, about 43 hours, this means this was dramatically shorter. Of course, it's nowhere close to what a 100% speedrun of this game would be. Yeah, okay. So what happens if I hit start? I just want to see what happens. Okay, so it brings me back here, which is pretty close to where I saved anyway. Actually, it's not, because I saved at the bird statue here. But as I was saying, in terms of the lore, I guess, are they unable to even return to Skyloft, even say to visit, if they choose to stay at the surface? And of course, I would wonder then what happens, what becomes of Skyloft in the future. Of course, that's not something that developers of, I guess, the Zelda games that came out before this one that take place technically later on in the Zelda timeline, that's not something they would have had in mind or really had been able to have knowledge of when they were developing those games, as they didn't necessarily know that eventually Skyward Sword would be made. But I guess it's just, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that is the end of my playthrough of the hero mode of Skyward Sword on the Wii. This was basically, I think, a 100% playthrough. I mean, I got all the pieces of heart. I got the Hylian shield. I got all the gratitude crystals and all the wallet upgrades. I got all the adventure pouch slots, and I got all the dowsing targets. I'm sure that's not an exhaustive list of what would be considered 100% completion, but yeah, that's the end. Now, sometime in the future, I may do another playthrough, this time of the HD remake on the Switch of this game. But if I decide to do that, that's not going to be for a while, as I certainly don't feel like playing through this game in its entirety again. So, yeah, if I do that, that's not going to be for a while. I've actually not played the HD version. I don't actually own it yet. But yeah, that's something that I might do at some point in the future, as I said. It's going to be a while if I decide to do that. Anyway, if you stayed from the beginning to the end, well, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see all of you, or talk to all of you again, next time I feel the urge to upload a video.